Mary, Mary, why you fucking?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's
Yo,
up,
what
dude?
up?
Where have you been?
You know, it's
Are you
Scotty's
still
little
alive, dude?
Scotty Lowe's birthday getting fucked.
How many birthdays can one kid have?
Let's get stabbing. Wow. Actually having fun.
You know.
What the fuck? Alright, yeah, I was about to fucking have a conniption fit. Alan, what you smoking?
Mm-hmm.
So do you just sell mats ever?
No, I haven't yet. I would imagine it's pretty profitable though. In a place like Carleon.
Coming through. Sucks. I've been saving these for you. You're lucky you're on my team. That was easy. Excuse me. Have a dagger. Later. Not going well. I'm out.
Journeyman crossbow.
Out of my way. Been saving these for you. Have a dagger. Ha ha.
How bizarre, how bizarre. Banana, da-na-na, da-na-na,
I love that song.
time out. Ba-da-da. Ooh, baby. Who sings that song?
OMC. I get it.
Nope.
But that is the band name, OMC.
What kind of tunes did they used to sing?
That was the only tune they had.
There wasn't any good songs?
I don't think so.
Is that the one where they're driving on the scooters?
No, that's
Len. Steal
Yeah.
My Sunshine.
That's it. Yep. No, this is the dudes that are from like New Zealand.
Lens. Why do you know that?
Dude, I remember all those 90 songs on the radio.
Len.
No, the OMC, they're like from New Zealand, and they're in the music video. They're driving in like a convertible, like I forget what car, but they're like driving around and they're dancing like salsa, singing this fucking song.
I don't know about this game, Adam.
What game?
I'll be in.
What do you mean?
PvP will be fun. That's good. It's a good game. Well, first of all,
it's pretty
people
basic. It's a basic grind.
yeah, I don't mind that. As long as the PvP is good. I like the farming aspect of it too, but I don't give a shit about the grind really. It just the content, the end game content.
What about it?
I just want to know more about it. See what it's like. See how people fight other guilds. Basically, the only time you fight other guilds apparently is for resources. Like, in order to take someone's territory, it's like an agreed fight. It's a GVG. It's guild versus guild, and it's a 5 versus to take a territory, which I think is kind of fucking retarded.
5 what?
When you take a territory in the black zone, it's 5v5. 5 people versus 5 people of the guild's choices. Like your best 5 versus my best 5.
That's stupid.
Yeah. So like there's other shit like castle sieges that it's as many people as you want. But you don't.
What
like,
do you get out of a castle though?
I don't think that's the question. Is what do you get? There's like there's benefits, but it's not like I don't think it's a territory. I don't know. They did that to make it skill based or whatever. I don't fucking know.
It's like a Dota match.
Right. This game does have a lot in common with Dota, or at least they try to make it. But the cool thing about the weapons that you choose is like weapons really do have different objectives. Like hammers are there to slow people down, but they don't necessarily kill people. But you can split the group. You split the Zerg. What are you going again? Mage?
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you going?
Fire mage, right now at least.
That's like straight DPS. You'll do killing and stuff, I think. Be right back.
creature is under attack.
Bombs away.
Must strike back. It is the final clash.
Gigantic.
Our creature is under attack.
Protection. Balance.
It is time to strike down. My rival is down. Strike its heart.
There's no escape.
Payload. Bombs away.
Our creature is under
Aid
attack.
me.
Our creature is in danger. We have lost a creature. My
Alan.
Yes.
I just spent like 15 minutes telling Scott that he was so drunk last night and sending me very inappropriate things. And
Go on.
he believed me, and I was just like, oh fuck, did I just like basically rape you and take advantage of you because you were drunk? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. I just kept going.
Scott.
But he didn't.
Who knows what Scott did last night? Adam probably does, but I don't.
Did he not text you at all last night?
Nope.
No.
I keep telling him, give me my information for my goddamn car.
Well, I mean, he did actually talk to me last night, but nothing scandalous.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought he would.
You know, I really wish he did. So I could like take pictures and send it to you.
That'd be hilarious. I'm playing Gigantic.
He doesn't even remember talking to me last night.
For the noble Dracor.
Take control of the battleground. Use the summoning circles to grant me strength.
Summons done.
I haven't done this map yet.
Stronger.
I was defending.
Lost a creature.
My flames rekindled.
Watch out. Our creature is under attack. Our creature is in danger. We have lost a creature. strike its heart now. Do not have a shot.
Where was I? Have you now?
That was the perfect day. I'd be like, it's a free job. Not today.
My rifle is broken.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what it is.
I'm watching him work.
I'm making her such a hard time today, but it's cool. Yeah, they're all about it. I have no problem with their support. It's great.
Our creature is under attack. Our creature is in danger. We have lost a creature.
He's giving me a tour, of course.
Oh, thank God.
Our creature is under attack.
He should cash app me $20 if he can't give me $20. Prick.
Our creature is in danger.
Now I'm watching him eat a
That's cool.
pistachio.
Yep.
Watch out. My rival is rampaging.
Bye.
I told him to sell me a car.
Yeah. Scotty Low Special.
I don't know if you can text me if you can hear me. Talk. Alright, get you a nice little benzo.
Boy.
Want it?
Yeah, I want it. Give me my money. I want to buy this humble bundle. Hurry up and give me my money.
Resurrect.
Got a red grill. That's good. It's got black stripes,
Oh boy.
wheels. You know, what else do you need in the car? Right? It's lowered. Alright. I'm gonna go behind these cars to go do my dance.
Mm-hmm.
What? He has a
Just
dance?
kidding, no dance.
He's an idiot. Right, Scott?
No, I'm not dancing. People are watching me.
He doesn't want to embarrass
Look at
himself.
chives. Hold on, you gotta go see my car. We're going to my car right now.
Oh boy. Yeah, which one?
It's not that one. Nor is it that one. Although that one's nice. That one. Bam!
He's not satisfied with it.
Bam, son, right there. Oh, you can't see my license plate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't want to be a fucking thief.
Pretty dope. Mine's better though. I like mine better. That's my friend Hans's car. He's got the big daddy. This is the dad mobile.
Oh, Dream Daddy.
So cool. Well, I feel like I'm like talking to myself. This shit's weird. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll snap ya. Wait, what? I don't know how to do that. Hold up.
Where did he call you from?
Snapchat.
Okay.
He was like, "What's Alan doing?" I'm like asking for $20 from you.
Yeah.
We just
Prick.
laughed.
I did not just waste like an hour for him to try to fail at getting girls. I could get my. Is it still raining? Let's see.
He said I need to go buy a car so he can pay you.
Well, I can't drive until he fixes my goddamn registration issue. Which I don't really care right now.
Dude, I had a registration thing. Like, my car wasn't registered for 2 years in California. I never got pulled over.
Lucky you.
Yeah. And then finally, right before we moved, we fixed it. And then, like, they were like, "What month did you come here?" And we're like July of 2 years ago. And they're like, "Okay." So then our registration was only good until July. So it's already expired again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, our registration here in Florida ties to some birthdays. So it was Scott's birthday yesterday, so
Yeah.
my car registration expired.
Yeah, like how much trouble you can get in for one day expired.
No, not that I don't care, but
Oh.
because I got the insurance up to date, so that's not a big deal. But the problem is, obviously, if I drive around and that fucking random chance of some cop being a dick pull me over, yeah, that's a problem.
Then you just pull your shirt down a little bit and
Yeah.
look really cute for
And
him.
I'll be like, look, I'm the dream daddy here. And play
Yeah.
the theme song, Dream Daddy.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
I've never been pulled over, so I don't know, but that sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Maybe I should do a Scott tactic and give him a business card.
Yeah.
Here, have my business card. Scott Rod.
Then they're like, "Oh, he's hot, has his own car, and has a job." And then he's just like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
he went through.
maybe
and
I will
have
give
Tom-
this guy a car."
Yeah, and then I'll be like, look, this guy's amazing. He went through 14 cars in 2 years. No, I'm kidding. Like, probably 5 years. He knows cars. And I'll be like, yeah, that sounds right. But yeah, give me a break. It's his fault. This is another game too where my keyboard changes colors.
That's cool.
Our creature is under attack. I have survived.
Yeah.
Our creature is under attack. Our creature is under attack. Creature is in danger. I have the power. It is time to strike down my rival.
Shut him up.
My rival is down. Strike its heart now. We do not have much time. My rival is
Right. Roll. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh no, I lost a mini game.
Was it golf?
No. Oh.
Actually. Oops. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna save my ult.
Oh man. I couldn't get to him, and he's like, well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh?
I'll play that soon.
And one of my friends be like, why? I'm like, no, it's great, you don't understand.
No escape.
Watch out.
The rift consumes all.
That's right. Get away from me. Oh, fuck.
It's time to strike down.
Oh man, I'm gonna do mini golf.
There you go. Golf with your friends. Just have that inner feeling of it.
It's time to strike down.
We almost got it.
Oh gosh, this mini golf.
Yeah. See, golf with your friends.
So hard.
You're stupid. But it is fun.
Go.
Victory. Be right back. All right.
killing time.
Take control of the battleground. Use the summoning circles to grant me strength.
More killing?
let me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on Dream Daddy. Let me change the settings here. Give me a second. Um. All right. Let's go switch it up to Dream Daddy. Let's see what my boy Diego Montoya, little Dream Daddy simulator. Let me end the stream now for just a few seconds. Stay with me, folks, and continue the story. So that it uploads the information. I kind of want to make sure I got the information, you know, the video uploaded onto my YouTube channel so it knows separately that I'm playing Dream Daddy. Be right back, folks. Alright, people, I'm back. I'm gonna play some Dream Daddy. Let's do this. See what I got for Dream Daddy. Let's load it now. Dream Daddy. All right, let's see our dad, Diego Montoya. Well, I'm doing my afternoon word jumble, so I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons. Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Yes. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I could come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of the envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh, I got in. Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. So proud of you. Pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Well, wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. We could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Well, Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh. They let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would a snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need to knock it out. I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you could do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's just too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, boy. Who do I want to hang out with next? Try Matt. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's do this. I log off of Dad Book and think for a second, wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda? How do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Dad.
You have? You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? Suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I... hold on. Stupid thing popped up. There we go. You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. Like, Do it yourself, gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. Look, what I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Oh man, I gotta admit it. I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and cries? Yeah.
Oh.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Hey, yeah.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Diego, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Hey.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Hey.
Sorry, it's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit that they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. Well, that's confusing.
Oh.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it.
What?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too, man.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. You also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap?
Oh.
That's my favorite thing to do. Oh. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yells, hey, as well.
Hey, dude.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concertgoers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey, dude.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. and that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Oh!
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait.
Hey!
Grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listened to it. Ha! Let's check out that merch.
Hey!
Oh boy. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a section of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops on his chair. Step on up. Get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and whatever accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I can't even talk right now. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How is about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you could give it a rest. The teen hops off of his chair and takes a seat. Friend looks so lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey!
Day by day, my man. You do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug.
Hey!
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. Not to deal with you every single day. Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Diego. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Diego cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey!
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as it's customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of bass. Yeah, man. Are we starting our Witch House band? When are we? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Oh.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name is Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters.
Hey!
Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seemed to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members drops specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Oh man. Do I keep going? For comedic? Yeah, I will. So, you...
Oh!
Haha, yeah.
Hey!
Matt turns back his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually this ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey, dude.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Alright. Matt and I work out of our way of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Oh.
Almost lost you, buddy. Phew. Got really nervous for a second there.
Hey.
You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. Ooh. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, Pup really brings out the crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music, just the same way that you are, that's just magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Cursed his tiny dad bladder. Never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. Squeeze my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. People that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Oh boy. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta find him before I get trampled by all these rowdy youths. What is this game? This mini game. Hold on, let me take a quick picture of this. Or whatever. On my phone. Yeah, what is this game? Whoa. There we go. Alright, continuing on. Find that dad. What do I do?
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
Yes.
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
Yes.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Okay.
DVP.
I'll check that out later.
That's right.
This is
the
amazing.
Band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games, the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to
This is
explain right now.
amazing.
You'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the
This is
song
genius.
that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than
Ouch.
listing content ID?
Oh, I almost had it. Where am I?
To streamers and let's players, I have one.
I had it. I was almost there.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP.
After searching and searching, I realized it's
But
impossible.
really,
I'll
content
never
ID
be able
demands
to
a
find
serious
Matt in this
convo.
sea of subculture.
But is
Guess I'll
this
just
the
camp out
time or place to talk
I
about
watched
it?
Pup sit by my
Oh,
lonesome
no.
up next to a bunch
This
of
is
hip
a dating
20-somethings.
about getting
I can
with
tell they're
dads,
judging my
no
clothes, and I
less.
want so badly to grab them by the shoulders
God,
and
how
explain
did
the
we get here?
usefulness
What are
of
we doing?
utility pockets.
What a mess.
But I try to focus on the concert.
What a
Man, I
mess.
wish Matt were here.
So,
Show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me.
Oh,
Dude, you sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there.
hey,
It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though.
hey.
Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing?
Oh,
You hungry? Starving.
hey,
Follow me. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
hey.
So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo. But he's already seeing red. Not for the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me, and there's nowhere to go.
Hey,
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
hey,
Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out.
hey.
Yeah, man. It goes to show you that Punk's not all dead. He just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all those amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Well,
Hey.
yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experience for anything.
Oh.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of people, with those people at the show. Hold on. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey,
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. Oh, that's really nice of you.
hey.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She said she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
They'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm really very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against
Hey.
together. Like what? Um, I don't know. What should I pick? I think I'm gonna pick maybe that. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting this spot.
Hey.
Man,
Hey.
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. Man, I understand all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. Never really considered myself an extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always.
Hey.
You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha, you and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Oh.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for tonight. Stay cool, man. He calls me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda? I don't think you heard me. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow. I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Dad tit number 78. How'd I do?
Yeah,
B.
Some great stuff out there. Welcome. You've got dads.
Who do I want to now? Who do I want to hang out with now? Let's do... Why not? Let's try Craig. Please don't pirate games. Wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. Think for a moment. This could be a fun opportunity to see my buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. He seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on?
Ah.
It's a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represent our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs.
Oh.
It's mostly dogs, yeah. If you need something. Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear, and then you just took me to the first game, and someone hit a ball toward me, and I just ran off to the field crying. Ran off of the field crying. And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic, sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. It's a wonder the kids start crying and running off to the field. You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purpose, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot? Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that is a Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks.
Hi.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Oh man. Let's see, what should I choose now? Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Anyone wanna... Or should I just pick it myself? I'll give it a second. If anybody's watching anyway. Alright, no answer. Fine. I'll pick it. I think the funniest one will probably be that. Leave it all out on the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it. I assume to be Miranda's father giving me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1.
Oh.
Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Cake stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. Amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off of the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. Opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
Whoa!
See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof, and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. The batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no. It's coming right for me. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Close my eyes and brace for impact. I open up my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me.
Yeah.
I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I could do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. Tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. Proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Oh.
Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Oh.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season. It's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? Which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah. You guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff. When people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What?
Oh.
We will talk about this later. There you go, bro. I just got a couple more things to do to clean up, then we could hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? The real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. It reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then just put taco fillings inside? Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. That sounds amazing and deadly at the same time. Alright. Oops. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. Oh, the good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza.
Oh.
Hey, give me a pizza that... Oh, God. No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Haha, I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad there. Here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Well, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Oh.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not going to projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seems to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. Should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. Turns her back on me and to talk to Craig. So, I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Nice.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine, I swear, if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Oh.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad.
Oh.
Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? I told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. Let me make sure something here. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Wanna drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. A little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly. Whatever. Racking up points by the million. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on a pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Oops. Huh? That's so interesting. So do you know if he's like available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it's just, it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda?
Hey!
Bro, what's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're gonna be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Oh.
Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Greg walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Oh.
Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
Oh.
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my cake stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times, you know. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal cake stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask him about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Oh, that's good. He has hearts. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do in my life, but raising kids, when Brian and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out lead to them. I'd be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had this exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It'd be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. So, was a softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Ha! I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. Would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. So you run a business now?
Dude!
Yep. We sell fitness gear. I'm imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I got your back. You can sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ. Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
Ooh, that voice. Oh. Peace and quiet. That hot silence.
Hey!
Ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even want if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger to my girls' lives. They've already been through so much, I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. These kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Greg runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Greg spends a moment examining my head.
I don't know.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you had to kiss it to make it better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. Kissing's for the weak, and I'm super strong. Do a couple push-ups to prove how strong I am. Regular ones, not the modified ones. Those are for quitters and people with good knees. Strong dad who's capable of raising children despite past mishaps and projectile objects. Easy there, Tiger. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? Hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? Start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on their faces? Just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bus it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Bro.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I like that. Alright. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotted Amanda hunch over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil. Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Oh. Do the sharks lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. The other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit under a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs, and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, that's cool. It's really nice. Oh, now you've done it. You're ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad. You did this with your good art. She passed me on the back. Hey, how was your hand with Craig? Or hand. How was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? Well, I don't know, you said hey. Ha ha ha. So many dad puns. How did I do? Come on, I got an A. Give me an A. Give me an A. S.
Gold medal performance for sure.
Alright, I'll take that.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Alright, I think I'm going to do one more little date and then I'll take a break and be on a little bit later tonight, probably about at least 8 o'clock, maybe. We'll see. One more little dad book date. Where should I go next? Let's try Robert. Look at that dude. Look at that hunk. The Hasselhoff Mad Max. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? There, a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess this guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel. Ooh. Naked and Afraid, Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens is on. That sounds awesome, amazing. All of the above. So cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt. Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch. Huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Montoya to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. I'll make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? I agree. The sandwich, a lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Damn it. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule. Damn right. Abide to that rule. I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. Finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door. It would really bring the living room back together. I wonder where I put that. Spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. and get to the jam. Okay. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. See? Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. Yeah, you know, I hope people know that reference. Hold on, I'm replying to something real quick. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. Me too. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam. Well, if you want to jam, I think it's everybody get up. It's time to slam now. Something going on now. Welcome to the Space Jam. Yep. Now look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. Yep. Wow. I can relate to that. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You up? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Alright, so chilling with what? I'm just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Just chilling. It'll make you look cooler. A couple minutes pass by, another message pops up. Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. It's kinda late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Oops. Alright. Okay. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You're trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Ugh, fine. I back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. Throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. Walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Oh yeah, I gotta do that Snake Plissken thing. Ahoy there, Skipper. Oh god. Robert and Mary are here? Oh, uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we need a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Oh, looks so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having?
Hey.
Whiskey. A dad after my own heart, huh? Oh god, he loves that. You see all those eggplants? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them in between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back to the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seemed like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed? Irish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. That's cute. A good pun is a whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Yeah, me too. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Diego. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. You walk into Irish I were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Beer might be good. Again, I respect your lifestyle decisions, while I may not necessarily agree with them. Still, though, my question was rhetorical. Robert ordered 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we?
Hey.
Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. Wow. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, Diego, be a dear and get us another round, will you? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars and with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen this guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So, Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies on the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweat-shirted gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with a baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden, she just freaks out on me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. Should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, and blah, blah, blah. So, what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie, and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. You smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. My purse. Want a blaze? Should I blaze? Can't believe you would. I don't even know how you... This is preposterous. Ugh. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes becomes much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. What if I could get her to leave somehow? Probably this. You know, I was hoping for a quiet evening with my friends. No drama, no unwarranted advances, just friendship. But no, you gotta call me out like that. Mary, no, it's fine. Trying to ditch me, pal? I know. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you could just tell me to scram. I just no, it's fine. Diego wants alone time with his new best buddy Robert. I do loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellows will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. I see in you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. What about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Jorge looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I paid you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? Should I? You know it? There's so much wild in me. I'll say you know it. Oh boy, he liked that with a whole bunch of fucking eggplants. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I go, what am I getting myself into? Think you could go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool and he probably hates small talk. So how are you? How are things? Hey. I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people. This isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, all right. Hey. Robert and I just sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. No. Hey. Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Oh. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry. Whiskey, inside voices. Hey. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. Oh. We make our way out of the bar, head back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk's just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this. It's the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at the rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally a liquor store.
Hey.
Wait here, I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles and brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel. What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I started to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing science earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Suddenly, Robert hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. No, you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I got a problem with authority. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run. I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I could hear Robert's footsteps behind me. Oh boy. I hope this doesn't lead into something suggestive. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads Pete's Pizza. Oh god. Pete's Pizza. Oh Jesus. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stove oven. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, here you go. You're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Of course. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I don't mind it. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it would fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear a noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in a alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. Oh boy. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark inside for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We came to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this humming makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find a man that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already. There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss a taxi driver? Hell yeah. Kids down the aisle and down the way notices heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest. Hey Ernest, I know you. It's me. Your neighbor. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. Kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up. It's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of the film, we leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee, what the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the hallway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tossed another rock up and down his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well. I don't have any cash on me right now, and movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you. That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Huh?
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death. 1946. Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can, and he... Fuck, my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
Someone hurts my friend.
Alright, buddy. Talk like punk. Get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1-minute rest in between. No low blows. Fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What?
What?
Don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points.
Excuse me?
You'll have to designate a second if you're able to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Dr. Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after him. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Are you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though, they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just have to make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to our neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller's cash. Thanks for the adventure. Adventure's all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheek, a rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home.
That was really special.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here. That was fun. I got a couple of dates in for Diego Montoya. I've been on about an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half. So, please follow me on Twitch if you're watching, YouTube if you're watching. YouTube obviously is AOL customer. I uploaded videos, game videos. Recently, it's The Walking Dead: A New Frontier, Episode 3, parts of course, and some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds event, as well. And on Twitch, I try to stream as much as I can. I just can't really do so well because of my computer situation, but I'll play odd games here and there. And hopefully you all be entertained with that and spread the word. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate it. Y'all take care. I'll be on probably later tonight. I'm sure, maybe like in 4 hours from now or so. Take care. Y'all have a good day.